Okay. I think that's better. I think I got the mic to work. Yes, I'm a little early because I rushed on home. Long day. I'm in a very pissy mood. Yes, I am. And I know what everybody's thinking, and you are 100% correct. It is PMS. Although I'm on progesterone and I'm no longer having my period. Thank God! But I do have the PMS because the titty boom booms were very tender this morning and I had a headache, and that's always an indication. Brandon the bear. Listen, we all know how absolutely terrified I am of bears. Whoops. Sorry. I'm even that terrifies me, Brandon. Little teddy bear terrifies me. I don't understand how anyone could think a teddy bear is cute. Bears are cute to look at, but that's about it. Yes, I am smoking weed, so sorry for the coughing. It's the stress, it's the PMS. It's called a phantom period. Excuse me. It's a phantom period. Hold on a second. Have a little seltzer. Okay. I took a break for 3 days. I don't smoke it every day, but I so enjoy it more when time has passed. Excuse me. And then I stick my nose into the bag or the tube, and the aroma. Oh my God, it's the best smell, especially when you've been taking a break. You actually went to Bass Lake 2 months back and saw some. I see now. I would freeze because I know me, and you can't outrun a bear, and there's nothing you can do. If the bear wants you, he's having you. So I think I would just freeze. I'd be like so freaking terrified. Now there are pictures and videos somewhere on my community page of the bear. There's actually two of them that continually walk across my deck. Brandon the bear, yes, and they look little and cute, but what if I'm in there making breakfast? Then what's gonna happen? I mean, they're gonna just like come in. I mean, they can open the door. Haven't you seen bears open doors before? I mean, they can come in. It's not gonna take much effort for a bear to get in your house. I mean, you're only protected by flimsy wood and glass. If they were angry, they could come in. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'm terrified of bears. And I've been struggling with the whole I bought a house and bears are on my property thing. And it makes me very depressed and it makes me scared. It makes me not want to go there. And I have to spend some time there in December because we're getting heating put in and all sorts of other crap. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna feel safer sleeping in the weed mobile, to be honest. Because I have a feeling I'm safer and I feel like it's more sturdy and it can drive away and Magda out of me. I know I'm just rambling. Anyway, we have to hash out the issues. I don't know who this gal is, Mells Bells. I just know her from side chats, and was following her on Instagram, I think. I had no idea she had negative feelings about me. I wasn't aware. I don't think I've interacted with her enough to realize. That sucks, but you can't get everybody to like you, let's be honest. And it sucks. But when you come from my Magda, well, that's a whole other issue. All right? Because nobody comes after my Magda. You need a house on wheels to avoid the bears. I'm in a house on wheels. I'm smoking in the weed mobile as we speak with a wonderful heated blanket that goes into the cigarette lighter. It's the best. Now, this is the problem, Bean Sprout, my darling. Um, this is not. Is this my sexy bean sprout? My pretend wife? Is that the bean sprout? Because if you are parading around as my sexy bean sprouts, there's going to be problems. The problems with that is I'm a terrible driver. We all know this. It's not a secret. Ever since my husband was killed in a car accident, I have driven like an old lady, incredibly slow. I have been stopped by the cops couple of times. I don't think it was more than 2 times for going too slow. One time it was like the middle of the night or something. I just got off work. I think it was in New Jersey. I was like a teenager. Maybe I was 17. I don't know, 16 or 17. But I was driving. Um, I don't know whose car it was. May have been my mother's. I got stopped, and you're never gonna believe the line I used. I said, "Do you know who my father is?" And I'm talking about my stepdad, who's a judge. I had to say it because, I just was so offended that I got stopped by the cops. I never speed. It drives my kids crazy. Whenever I have to drive together with them, like, Mom, you're only doing 40. Mom, you're supposed to do 75. You're doing 60. I really do. Because speed kills. No, they're not. Magda. I can no longer be your friend, Magda. You blew it. Bears are not sweet. No. No, I will not believe it. That's my sexy bean sprout. Oh my God, it's Deborella. I got a little irked when I saw your name, Bean Sprout, because I thought for sure I was being told by someone else. Ah, look at how cute she is. She's definitely Woman of the Year. She's been around for years. No one believes me. Oh, you mean Mells Bells? Mells Bells been around for years? I have to have a rant, Bean Sprout. I'm not in a good mood. I'm not in a good mood. It never even occurred to me to take a Tylenol for the headache because I almost get them never. Like maybe a couple times a year around my period time. I always know I'm going to get my period if there's not a migraine, but a headache. Anyway, see how I ramble. I just ramble. Wow! Oh my God! Is that a picture of my anal warts? Yes, but I've got a beautiful starfish though. And so you look absolutely fabulous, snuggled up in the folds. Yes, darling. Believe me, trust me. I should never lie to you. You know all my dark, deepest secrets. You've been there, through it all. 2 hour stream dragging me, then came back for another 7 minute stream to drag me. Bitch needs to get a life. Let me just tell you something about a bitch right now. First of all, that's always a compliment. Wear that as a badge of honor, but I get your point. How dare? How dare? Hang on, let me show another puff. Hang on. Isn't it? Inward is just so loyal. Almost as loyal as Magda, but ever so loyal. Always comes back. I'm pretty sure it's somebody like Stewie or something. But it doesn't matter because Stewie, you are a riot. You're funny to pick that one because it's the best. You don't think YouTube wants to show the starfish? I don't know because sometimes you can't see when it's ever so tiny. Sometimes you can't really make out what it is. But I had a beautiful starfish. It's not dark. Like people bleach theirs. I don't need to bleach it because mine's not dark. It's a lovely pale pink color. Beautiful. And it's smooth. The folds are smooth. And it's hairless. That's a bonus. You can't always achieve all three, but I have. Anyway, I have no idea why I'm speaking of the asshole, but speaking of assholes, let's get back to this gal. Okay, so you don't like me, big whoopee doodle. I'll get over it. I promise I will not hang myself in the shower over it. But again, you're coming from my Magda, and Magda is just about to have a baby. And I'm very overprotective, and I will have none of this. Don't let me find out who you are, honey. Do not, because if you're bothering my pregnant friend, well, that is not a threat. It's comedy. That's bean sprout. I know, Magda. That's my beautiful, sexy bean sprout. Crazy. No. My goodness, girl. You change your name like you change your underwear. Oh, my goodness. I can't keep up with the names. Oh, and there's Renee. She's another hero. Oh, my God. I think we should all run for president and we should all be in the same cabinet. Right? Renee's got to be like, Secretary of State. Magda's got to be vice president. We need somebody ballsy to be president, though. I don't know if any of us are ballsy enough. Oh, Bean Sprout is. What am I talking about? Bean Sprout is like a guy and a girl all rolled up into one. So she's basically like two people. I know it's not really schizophrenia, but you know what? You get my point. She is handy. Like she built like a golf cart. She built a catio for her cats. She basically has a zoo at her house. She used to have this beautiful gazebo, which we spent a little time, you know, having a little sip sip and a little weed, which was just heaven. She's like, no, you are. Oh my God, she's so handy. She can make anything. But again, see, I go right off track. Anyway, get back to this Mells Bells character. What's her deal? What's her deal? Like, I don't get it. And everyone is saying that Magda has changed. I just want to know how so. You still working on the golf course? It's definitely labor, but in between, you used to work at one point, and in between cleaning the house, cooking a gourmet meal. Oh, did I tell everybody? Gourmet is an understatement. This girl can make anything. She finds something, says it looks good. Next thing you know, she's making it, she's eating it. So far, the only fail we had was being completely wasted at her place and ruining the quiche because we were completely wasted and not paying any attention. You're not supposed to say. I'm not supposed to say anything about what? About the baby? I've been telling everybody. I'm so excited. I'm coming to see the baby. Now that my doctor says I'm okay to get out of here. In between doing the house, I'll have time to do a little traveling. I want to see the baby. You don't know what that is? I don't know what anything is right now. Oh, can we get back to Renee? Can we talk about Renee? Let's talk about Renee. First of all, Renee, in her personal life, does the job of 10 people. The woman could have COVID, which she's had, and doesn't stop. She takes care of everybody. Absolutely everybody. She worries for everybody. She cares for everybody. She's like the loveliest human being I know on this planet. And she always encourages me because sometimes I'm feeling depressed. I've been very depressed lately with this menopause crap. She always, at the right time, sends me pictures and videos of the baby. And I always, you know, she knows she's got that telepathy, or not the telepathy, whatever that is, where you can sort of communicate with your brain and just have a feeling. I don't know. She's just got that. That's why you've made too many. Oh my God. And I'll be on the other end of the phone drooling because, me and my gas station sushi. I'm on the other end thinking, oh, she's eating hot chili and she's made this, a frittata or quiche, and you're making all these great meals and I'm eating gas station pizza. No, I love it. Oh, please. You don't think I would say something by now if I didn't like it? I encourage it. I miss it. And when I don't get it, I know something's wrong. You see, we're like in a relationship. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, something's got to be wrong if Corey is here. Corey, what's going on? Hey, Scottish Siren. Wow. Yeah, they say I'm no longer witty. I changed. Oh, they don't think you're funny or they think you're me? You know, food look like. Oh, excuse me. Scottish. Is it Siren or Siren? How do you say it? I love everything Scottish. You see how I ramble on like a person with ADHD? It's so weird. All these years living in England, I've always said I wanted to go, but it's always so damn far away. So every time I go see my dad, I fly in to Heathrow, and my dad goes, "Oh, we're gonna go to Scotland. We're gonna go to Scotland." I said, "Dad, years ago you told me it was 5 hours on the train. It's a hell of a lot farther away than that. I am not flying all the way from the USA to only get on another flight or another train and drive 5 to 10 hours." But I do long to go. Oh, Saren, okay, serendipity. I do long to go. I absolutely love haggis. I love the accent. Come on, it's so much fun. It makes me giggle because the rolling of the words. It's so theatrical. I just love anything Scottish, Scotland. I just cannot get there. Gosh darn it! I know I would absolutely love it. Trouble is, I'd probably love it and wouldn't want to come back. I get like that. I'm very moody. You can go see Cactus. Okay. Pregnancy hormones will do it every time. Oh, you're talking about Magda. Magda is having a baby boy. I don't think that was a secret, right, Magda? You said it was a boy, right? I didn't know it was a secret. Now, this woman has one leg. She's from a different country. Like, she's not from the United States. Well, that sounded a little weird. What I meant to say is she, she's from a third world country, to be honest, and she's got one leg, and she managed to snag a guy with one leg. Oh, sorry. I mean, like it all happened so fast. Oh, I'm telling you, I was in a bad way when I saw you last. No, not when I saw you last. When I was supposed to see you last, Bean Sprout. I was in a bad way mentally, and really was the menopause. I was very, very moody. I felt so uncomfortable in my own skin because I don't have those normal agitated, angry, annoyed feelings. It comes natural to some people. That's just not my vibe. Never been like that. So it was very uncomfortable. I was angry at a stop sign. Like everything was making me want to kill it. I couldn't figure out why. Today is not any better. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. These a bunch of old ladies really annoyed me today when they were standing in the entryway and they wouldn't let me pass because they were too busy talking. But the worst part is they had so much perfume on. Somehow it was all over me and I could not get the smell out of me of this cheap, nasty perfume all day. Maybe that's why my headache hasn't gone away. COVID is the worst. Yeah, but that was the least of my problems, Beans Brown. You know the drama. I don't like that kind of family drama shit. I hate that. You never know what to do. I got to call the police, have the judge removed from the house. It was very stressful. Anyway, I don't want to go into all that personal detail. Let's talk about this mean, horrible person. Gosh darn it. You leave my Magda alone, or else I'll do something. I haven't thought about it yet, but I will. I'll be mad. I mean, I don't understand why they think that you've changed. I mean, and first of all, I can't believe at this point anyone would think I was you because clearly I'm a numbskull. I'm a complete idiot. I have appalling grammar. I use no um exclamation points. I don't use periods. I don't use any kind. I don't use. I'm sure people can tell right away who's the educated gal on here. That's why I always found it a little odd that people thought I was you because when you know, Renee, that Steve Billings. Oh my God, what is going on with that? This Steve Billings, I mean, this crap has all gone to his head. He got a real big head over the asylum, and he's sorry, Steve. I feel bad saying this. I'd rather talk to you privately, but you're not really my friend, are you? It's not like I can. But it's gone to your head, dude. You've just become so obnoxious and angry, and all that cursing. What are you doing? That like fake. It's almost like you're faking an anger and throwing those curses and accentuating the fuck and fuck. Does that make you feel good? I don't get it. Used to be such a chill dude. Totally chill. You'd be giggling and laughing in the chats, and then you just turn into such a I don't even know the word. I don't even know the word, dude. But I don't want to go over there. You don't have any fun. Right, right. It's so you people don't even know each other and you fight like you're friends. Like you're all been friends from high school and you fell out. All so ridiculous. What are you fighting about? Just make fun of each other. It's so much more fun because then we can all laugh along with you. Hi, Gypsy. You know what I mean? Oh, and I love you, Tina. She's very, very funny. But 3 minutes is all I can handle of her. God love you, girl. I don't know where she gets the energy for that because it takes a lot of energy to always be shouting like that and always have that awful angry feeling. Steve Billings, he's something because he's turned into something else. Let's put it that way. Talk about changing. He hasn't. Well, now I am very confused because I am under the impression that the two are one and the same. Is that correct or am I wrong? Mm. I thought they were the same person, because he is a troll. Just listening to a grown man do a video and say, I'm not going to apologize because I'm a troll. I mean, he's a grown man. Dude. It's because I don't support the trashy people. Well, we are all a little trash, just a little bit. That's all right. It happens. We can't all be classy or rich or smart. Definitely can't all be smart. What about that Tina, Corey? How can you the shouting all the time? If it doesn't give you pleasure and you're not having fun, why be on YouTube? Just to get aggravated? She should get a mascot. Oh my god, she would definitely be good. One time I heard her a little chill for about 3 minutes, maybe two, just for a minute, and I was like, "Who's that?" I didn't even recognize her voice, and then they got all loud. But at first, I thought maybe she found her chill. I'd send her weed if I had her address. I mean, she needs a sister to help her out. Tina on her way to Bridge. She is. How come? Jeez. So instead of getting a job and being productive, because there's jobs on every corner. I mean, I don't mean it like that, but whatever. I just like, why does she choose to stay and argue with people? I'm like, I want the paycheck. That's why you hardly ever see me. I am working hard. I want the money. If I have money, then I can share with my friends. Thank you. That's what I like to do. I like to share. I like to go on vacations and share my vacations. That's why I work so hard because I really love to enjoy life. Right now, I'm such a broke bitch because I got way too much going on. GoFundMe raising. Oh, she did a GoFund. Oh no, no! She did a GoFund to collect money for a home, and then she spent it. Oh no! It does baffle me because I see people like Negs who goes and puts a GoFund or whatever Kickstarter for 10 grand so he can start his own business, and people gave it to him. The guy is the biggest a-hole on this planet. Hey, HRH. And he got that money. Like, I don't, it's hard for me to believe. But listen, people follow Trump, and that baffles me. They paid, what, $250 million for his legal fund? I mean, that's wow. That blows my mind. Squatting in plus she owes thousands. Oh my god. Forced foreclosure, she said. I don't feel sorry for people like that. I don't. I don't. What's wrong with her? Why doesn't she work? I don't get it. Why would you? What? I understand if you're sick or there's been something catastrophic happen in your family. I get that part, but she's ranting and raving on the internet 24/7. So I'm like, yeah, I can't even with it, honestly. All right, what are we gonna do about this sow? This Mells Bells sow. Who is she? And why is she so judgy? Okay, she went through so much and severe domestic violence. I don't think she can get a job. Oh, but survival is survival. I mean, this is the results. Sometimes shit happens, but you gotta snap out of it and save yourself, right? Like what that you told me about taking care of. Yeah, they won the court case in regards to her mom. I know you were telling me about it, and I saw a glimpse of it, I think, on Twitter. I still have to go back and figure out what it's all about on everyone else. Oh, borderline. Borderline personality. That trailer can't be too bad. She's been there for years. I'm sure she'd get a loan for 13K. People with difficult personalities are never going to succeed. But, sometimes you got to say to yourself, I got to chill, man, because I'm not going to survive. And then, does she have mental health issues? Is that what it is? She hates me, apparently. I don't even know her. I know absolutely not. It's the first time I heard her voice was today. But apparently she doesn't like me. I'm not going to say this. I'm excuse me. It's the weed. It's the weed. I know. It's just a mock stream. I just don't like my friends, Magda, being bullied, especially when she is with child. I know, but you know, that was today. Hi, Sean. No. No, she can't stand me. It's okay. There's a lot of people that can't stand me. It's a running trend. It's totally okay. She has no problem. But why would she have a problem with me? Like, why would that even be a thing? Do you know how insane that sounds? Like, what is I don't even know. Like, what is that? Like I said before, sometimes I think people get really big heads on this YouTube and think they're more important than they are. Right? How absolutely friggin' ridiculous is that? Like, I am concerned if somebody is okay with me. Behave. Like, I like everybody until I don't. That's just how it is. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt right away. I never listen to all the BS everybody says about one person. You know, it's just entertainment. And I just love it. It's so much fun. It's not a thing until you just said she doesn't like. I know she wants me dead. Have you not heard the rumors? Okay, okay. Since you don't like Harvey pictures, how do you? Excuse me. Can we just okay, I understand that you are my wart and I get it and you are on my ass, but can we also mention how beautiful my starfish is? And it is very squeaky clean. It's very fresh smelling. I'm a baby wipe carrier. I'm a vag sprayer. It's absolutely beautiful. It's pink. It's the right color and it's hairless. I'm just listen. This is just a joke stream. I don't know anything about Mells Bells. I know that Magda and her are going through some sort of scrape, and of course, I'm going to protect my Magda because she is having a baby. I wonder if I'm going to be auntie. Can I just be granny? Because I've always been granny to all the kids. Just give me Granny Linda, just for fun. Is it a virgin? What are you nuts? Do I seem like the type of person who would have any part of me be new at something? Come on, no. No, birthdays and holidays. I have always maintained that. Birthdays and holidays. It's a very, very, very British saying for the anal. I may have learned that from my father or TV. I don't remember. No. It's so strange. If I go like, I don't know, if I go like 2 days not hearing from Renee. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you, Renee. So after you told me you're sick, sorry, sometimes I'm so scatterbrained. I was falling asleep. And when, like you're half asleep, but you're not asleep, but you are. And you got to get up to like turn a light out or something. So you can't fully relax. Anyway, I'm dozing off. And my phone rings and it's you're calling me. He's like, "Oh, what's going on?" So I answer the phone and it's not you, it's Russ. And then I wake up. I'm like, "Phew, what does that mean?" I know your baby is like the best. But yeah, after, 2 days I don't hear from her, I know something's wrong. I definitely know something's wrong. You like yours, yeah, see, I don't care. I'm an acquired taste. I come across as obnoxious or too chatty. You know, I, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You can't be. I'm not gonna change because I like me. I'm okay with it. What I was the idea you were seeing it. I know. Oh, it's not a good feeling. Yeah, I know. Well, hey, Moonchild. Pink. Gotta throw the pink in there. So, HRH? HRH, huh? I know Granny, right? Like, that's so cute. Granny, little old lady. Little old lady. Skeeter's kids all call me. They all call me Granny because I was the oldest. It's a term of endearment. Can you see me, HRH? HRH. It almost sounds like a royal title. No? Or is it my match? Do you know, I have to say, it wasn't very cold out today, but right now, For some reason, it's gotten very chilly. Where's my heated blanket? Yeah, so about this baby. Now, somebody said, and I think it was Mells Bells, somebody goes, "Oh, great. Now Magda won't have as much time on the internet." Are you kidding? What, you never had kids? They nap. They don't, what do they do? They do nothing all day. And that's why a lot of ladies are on, in these chat rooms because they're so freaking bored staying in the house with the kids. The babies, the infants. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure she's going to be in a really good mood for trolling right after that baby pops out. Hold on a second. I think my plug was stuck. Heated blanket. Okay. So I said to myself the next time I go live, I want to be on the camera. Well, that didn't really pan out, did it? I just feel very self conscious. And I think it's because of my working so many hours. I haven't been sleeping very good because wake up in the middle of the night a lot. And I just feel like I look so worn out. I just want some beauty treatments. I want to look good and feel good when I go on camera. I don't know, Renee. Some of the things she said was rough, but I kind of like her, and I think that things like that are too. Like who? But what? What does HRH stand for? Super fabulous. What? I'm so far behind. Shishikama. Lynch is very pretty. And as for that situation, I think people misunderstand the type of person I am because I don't, even in my personal life, hold grudges against people that are friends with people I am no longer friends with because I find that's a very personal situation between me and that person. And I don't spread it all around my family. I have friends I've fallen out with many years ago that my children follow on Facebook and still talk to. I, I'm an adult, and that's what adults do. Where Magda goes, that's her business. Lindy can't stand me, and Magda is a what do you call a runch in there, and that doesn't it doesn't concern me. It doesn't. I don't have any thought for it. It's childish to think otherwise. We're all just sort of internet friends, and it's absolutely childish when somebody goes, "Oh, you're coming over into my chat." When you're friends with so and so, absolutely ridiculous that sounds. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, to me, it sounds ridiculous. Um, and childish. Maybe it's because I am a good sport most of the time. If there's somebody at a party that I don't like, I can get through that. I'm a good sport. You're feeling bitchier by the minute, Woody. The stronger the hormones, the more. I know how you feel, girl, because I feel it right now. I know. If I didn't have that weed, I'd be, popping off at this character, at this Melsy Belsy character. How dare the nerve telling my Magda she's changed. Of course she's glowing. She's happier. That's right. And she's going to be with her man soon. She's trying to get her man into the country. To live happily ever after. Well, as happily as you can, if you're Magda. Oh, yeah. How do you feel about her? I'd like to know. I don't understand all the hate. Probably because I'm not um paying attention to everybody's chat. It's hard to go into Mark's now because of that Tina. Excuse me. My goodness. Excuse me. Your tits deep in bread dough. Wow. Oh, you gonna bake that tonight, and then slice it and put some beautiful butter on, or maybe drizzle some olive oil and a little garlic powder. Oh, hallelujah! Mm, mm, mm. That just sounds delicious, and the aroma and the smell of the bread baking. Oh, right, the best. Mm. And then when you're stoned, you see everything taste so much better. It's like weird. Like once I ate an entire jar of peanut butter. Excuse me. And every spoonful was more delicious than the first. And I couldn't get over. I couldn't get over how different. And I don't know. No, I'm fine. I'm just smoking weed. So obviously I'm coughing. I'm absolutely fabulous. No, I'm good. I'm just it's the the menopause that's kicking my ass a little bit. I'm like a really happy go lucky person, so when I feel like down, it's not a natural feeling for me. Excuse me. I know. I don't like that effect because it doesn't make you it makes you actually feel like you're starving. That's the strain though. I always find that with indicas. I never have that effect with a sativa. I go the complete opposite and I cannot even eat dinner. Sometimes I fall asleep because I fall asleep because I can't eat. I mean, I meant to say fall asleep without dinner. Sorry. I had a Biden moment. Oh. A road trip. Oh my God. That would be so much fun. Definitely need a girls' weekend. Absolutely. You don't just like tater. Ta- is that how do you is that how you say it? Tater? It's cheater tots, right? She said it's harsh. Dude, what? Wait a minute. Scratch this record. I love you, Magda, but you're the harshest person I know. Look at you, Kettle Black. Look at her. I was saying that some of the things she said was harsh. Come on. Magda. Oh, excuse me. A little burp came out of that laugh. I am. It's the best. I love my weed mobile. I absolutely love it. I it's so it was I think I was talking to Magda about it. It's so comfortable and all these years of driving back and forth to Florida to see my mom when we were on speaking terms and driving across the country and in and out of hotels and um oh, it's so much more comfortable in my van. I got a little portable toilet. I got a heater. I got electric blanket. It's just so comfortable and it's so spacious. I have no problem sleeping in it. Look, it's Kim Fisher. It's the fish sticks. Remember that? They used to call you fish sticks. Those were really bad times. Yeah, I was kind of a mess back then. I think I've recovered. God, and to think that I was going through menopause and didn't know it. Like perimenopause can go on for years. And I used to have hot flashes back in the day. And I'm pretty sure I had this conversation with Kim Fisher. I think I asked her if I was going through menopause. It was a while ago. I thought for sure I was on the phone with her. We were talking about it. I mean, I never stopped having my period up until recently. Like, very recent. Which is so creepy because of a person my age going into the store and buying tampons, for me. What is this right, Magda? But I want to roll it all the way back till everything went left. J Love was a pic of her baby deceased, blaming her for putting out the pic she put. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Yes, because I used to have hot flashes and I was having these outbursts. It was the worst possible time. But it was weird because never saw getting my period, and that was like years ago that we had that conversation. Years and years was years before the pandemic. It seems so long ago. Well, the journey definitely has started. I'm hoping I'm at the tail end. So that's another reason I hadn't, I didn't go on camera. And also throughout that period, my skin was a mess due to the menopause. I was like having adolescent acne. And it was very embarrassing. And I don't wear foundation. And I was having to start to wear foundation for the first time in my life just to cover the acne because it was so bad. It looked like a pizza. It was embarrassing. To the 4-hour phone call with Isaac Gueston. Oh, okay. They released for the. Oh, is it another masturbation? What is it? Macaroni and cheese moments or what? Shut the rip. Where have you been? Dude, it's been ages. I haven't seen you anywhere. Did you run away from home and come back? The only way it ended was the channel just ghosting the subject, refusing to talk about it anymore. Gus, they're all fighting with that same girl. That same girl really gets on everybody's nerves. You see, I love that because that's how you're supposed to do it. Get people talking about you. Better than not talking about you, right? If they talk about you, they make you relevant. Girl dinner. Right? Oh, yeah. I watched you try to convince. Excuse me, it's the weed. I gotta put it out because it's making me choke. I say try to convince this Trump supporter, G Mangoes, and he's just you. You kind of called it with everything, absolutely everything. You're very perceptive, and you have what is that thing where you could you could suss people out right away. That's a gift, you know. Yeah, you had the most common sense out of. I've always wondered, excuse me, why you were hanging around with those type of people because you seemed out of place. You know what I mean? You had a lot higher intelligence going on. And yet there you were. I know, we were all there. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, you were funny with it. You were definitely funny with it. But I could hear your frustration, and I totally get it. It baffles me too, Sean the Brit. It baffles me too. My mother is so deep in it. She's delusional. I mean, my mom, who I used to think was the smartest woman in the world, fell for a con man. So that is the story. Okay, so we're gonna stop hating on Mel's Bells now, huh? I know, but they believe that. They do believe that. It's problematic. It's so sad because the poorest of people are the ones donating all that money. You know, that's the saddest part. But what can you do? It's Boston, Bridget. He's the biggest good ever. And you see, now, of course, I grew up in New Jersey and New York, and excuse me, and he used to be on the news all the time in the newspaper. He was always stealing from somebody, or not stealing. What was he doing? Not paying somebody. Building societies suing him, or all these people because he wouldn't pay. He wouldn't pay. Honey, you have not met my mom. And I grew up with that, and then the cheating scandal was all over the news, and then all over. I spent a lot of time at Trump Tower. I have a lot of pictures of me at Trump Tower. My first husband and I used to go there a lot. They had a candy store in there that we loved, and upstairs there was a department store. Excuse me. That I bought my mother some things there. Um. So yeah, cheap seats. Yeah, I can't with that guy. I'm sorry. Whoever, if you voted for him, I'm sorry, but come on now. How much more must we suffer? The family he screwed pulling the judgment. Oh, you're kidding me. What are the chances? You see? It's always somebody that you knew. I know. It's like a thing. He was such a con man back in the day. And everybody's like shocked, and they're pretending it's a political what interference or what have you. Oh, I don't want to talk about politics. I don't know anything about politics at all. I've only voted once, and I'm not ever voting again. So I'm sorry if I offended you for your political beliefs, but I'm just not a fan. I never was. I never was a fan of that person as a person, not as a president, not his policies, just him as a person, as a human being. So that is the story. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, we're just going to bed? Aw, good night. Good night. Does anybody want to come up and talk and chat before I fall asleep? Hold on. Let me see if I can copy this link without getting knocked off. Okay, hold on. Copy. Okay. Post comment. Ta-da. Okay, you're from New Jersey. Yeah. Right? I'm from East Patterson, which is now Elmwood Park. But it says East Patterson on my birth certificate. Sounds real tough, doesn't it? She's from Patterson. Atlantic City. That's a rough area. Oh my God, you're not from Atlantic City, are you? When I was a kid, I used to go there. It was really nice. I don't know what happened. Is it because the waters washed everything away? All those storms. All right. It's all right. Debbie Harry was a New Jersey girl too. Oh yeah. She looks rough. Whew. Have you seen her? She's in the video of you know the voice of Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers? She does videos with him, and I was shocked. I was looking for her in the cast, and I was like, that can't be her. Wow. You grew up as a oh God. Oh, that's awful. Do you know that's the most dangerous city in the United States? I Googled it or I found it on Google. Camden. Hmm. The most dangerous. There you go. And you were just outside of it. Ah! Oh, it's different now? Come on. Come on now. Don't lie. Be honest. Oh, what are you saying? It cleaned up its act? Come on now. You know it's still dangerous. Mhm. One time, a really, really long time ago, many years ago, when I had one of those old fashioned GPSs, and my uncle was in the hospital in Patterson, and they have to the security guard has to walk you out to your car. I mean, like, what's that all about? Well, I was lost and I was so freaked out. I was like crying in the car because the GPS kept making me go around in circles, and I am in Patterson. I don't know. Oh, it was awful. This is the only time I've ever been to a place where I was really scared. Flaming hoe. Flaming hoe. I love that. That's so fabulous. If you're going to be a hoe, be flaming. You know how I feel about that. I love a flamer. Oh, it's very cold all of a sudden. Nobody wants to come up and chat? No. Yeah, we are okay. It is Saturday night, 9 o'clock my time, New England time. Came on here for a little bit of a rant, but that went south. I mean, I could start all over. And I was hoping somebody would come up on the panel so we can chit chat, and I guess not. Well, that's all right. I saw a car today that was piled high all the way up into the sky with everything he owned on this like little car. It was I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I didn't even know if that was allowed, that you could do that. He even had a set of tires. It was all wrapped up in rope. It was the most bizarre thing. I'll take a picture if I pass it again. I think it might be a homeless person living in his car, but it, it looked like a cartoon. It was absolutely hysterical. Like you could see absolutely every possession he's ever owned piled on top of a little car. Exactly. I mean, pure nib. Oh my god. That is so funny. Oh, the H is silent? What? I don't wait. What does that mean the H is silent? Like that's not a real name. Like, I don't get it. Okay, you are shitting me, right? You're like fooling with me, right? The H is silent. Come on. What are the Clampets? Sounds familiar. Sounds absolutely familiar. So, Magda, did you hear that Hussey won his court case against DC? Oh, geez, look who's here. The devil himself. What does fire staff mean? But it cannot be discussed. Okay, I totally don't get it. But that could be just me. I happen to be a nitwit as well. Anyway, great name, Carlos. Carlos, the biggest stalker of everybody. I don't get it. Like, I never understood that type of trolling. It cannot be discussed, at least not by them. Oh, yeah, yeah. Carlos claims I am some YouTuber named Firestaff. Well, I'm here to say she's not. She's me. I am Magda. I know people have said that. I don't. I just. I could work at 7 a.m. and I'm lucky if I'm home at 7 p.m. I'm lucky also when I get a break and I poke in and say hi to people. That's fun too, but I don't have that kind of time. Yeah, but the thing is, with the Hussey situation is, what they did to him wasn't fair. He is a gay man. It's hard enough being a gay man in New York, but then being, labeled something like that. It's it's some sort of discriminatory thing against gays. Which really it is, because he's a homophobe. Total homophobe. Both of them. And that's my opinion. Pardon me. Or allegedly. Anyway. Still alive. According to Bergs, unfortunately, still alive. Oh, I can't have any more. Oof, my goodness. That's finished. Oh, is Cece still here? I owe you an apology. I thought you were coming for me. I just went back and listened. Oh, your first. Oh, a fight. You can't win with Corey. It's impossible. She will terrorize you forever. Ron's business plan will be his own karma. What do you mean? His business plan. I don't. I'm so confused how he's supposed to have a. What are you donating to Tina Dinwiddie? She's going homeless. And that's my business. Why? I work really, really hard so I don't go homeless. I suggest tell her to get a job. The one the dogs peed on. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm absolutely baffled by that relationship. It's so bizarre to me. He's very uncomfortable with it, and what is? It's creepy. The whole thing is creepy. I don't get it. If he's got a business and he is now a business owner, why is he still on YouTube? He hated it. He wanted to get off. Oh God, yeah, absolutely, Gypsy. We've always said that. We've always said that. Yeah, yeah, I absolutely agree. One of his sons is for sure. So, there you go. Nothing wrong with it. It's just that, he's so anti with it. Oh yeah. Why? Oh, the most recent? I did. I peeked in at work. Yeah, so they were doing. Oh yeah, well, when you go in there, it's kind of long winded. I don't have all that time to sit there and listen to everything because it's a board meeting. I mean, you got to start from the beginning to end. It's a lot. It's a lot. I love how Ron is now claiming to bring guns to his store. Oh, but if you is he allowed to have guns? Struggling with a pricing gun. Okay, he has created all of these scenarios in his head. All of them. His life is not in any danger. Nobody came to harass him and his family. That scenario didn't exist. It was created in his brain. Absolutely ridiculous. And he can get a lot of trouble for these wasted to the cops and things like because he is ridiculous. Nothing he said was true. He cannot go to the cops because a customer came in and was filming. Everybody films. Everybody's a YouTuber. That's the dumbest thing ever. I mean, it's ridiculous. He was non-threatening and polite. This is it's just ridiculous. Saying you are an aunt to Noodles the pedo. German lady was trashing you. Who cares? German lady? You mean German dude? Come on. Show some, it's, come on. It's ridiculous. I never met him. It's just not family that my family was involved with. My mother doesn't even know who he is. But it doesn't change the fact that there are pictures with me and his family who happen to be my family. Don't forget the aggravated harassment by oh, come on. Is that the charge he wants to use? Oh, but he created the scenario in his head that gentleman came to harass him and his family. So he has to get EPOs on all three or whatever. Not EPOs. What did he say? No, I don't know. No contact orders for all three. I'm like, this guy is so out of his mind with his delusions. German lady told Lolly you used to change him. Huh? To change him when he was little and you probably knew the victim. What's the Oh, the victim of what? No, I don't know anything about that. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard. So, Carlos, I don't know how you survived so long. You're so boring. You're not even a good troll. You're just a total obnoxious. Like, why would you want to live your life like that? Why would you want to be a not liked person in that respect? To the point where you're an irritant and nobody really likes you. They just tolerate you. You know why they tolerate you? Because they can't get rid of you. Which is absolutely 100% true. You will never go away. We are so stuck with you. You ruin you totally kill the mood. You totally kill the vibe. You're a racist fuck. You're a fucking pedo yourself, Carlos. Let's see who you are. You're probably in jail. That's why you have so much time in your hands. You get your little iPad in the pokey. Listen, I think you would have a lot more fun watching porn. This is boring. Right? Okay. It's fine. It's getting late and I really should get to sleep. Another day, another dollar, and I am not having any fun. But soon I will. Once November is done. Time for fun. Okay. Good night. Love you.